Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition, the only edition that we have. Well, technically, it's an audio podcast. I mean, you do have the picture on the screen. I guess that would make it a video, but there's no motion. You're not going to see me, thank goodness, and you're not going to see any of the cards moving. It's just too difficult to produce on a day-to-day basis, and I do a brand new read every day, 365. I'm not concerned with all the flotsam and jetsam. I'm not concerned with the bright lights and baubles. I'm concerned about the message. I'm concerned about you learning how to improve your manifesting abilities. It's not about me, it's about you. I love the subscribes. I love the likes and shares. Honest to goodness. But I'm not making any money off of this. I'm not planning on making any money. If I do, hey, great. If I don't, no sweat. This is a commitment to karma. Let's call it that. My job is to inspire you to be the best that you can be in a very positive, self-affirming, generous kind of way. That's my job. That's what I focus on every single day, 365. You and me together. So this is a different kind of read. You go to most tarot people and they're looking outside the window and telling you what's going on across the street or what the weather's like or, oh, I bought this at a store or blah, 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 and then their predictions or their forecasts or whatever they want to call them is a bunch of gobbledygook as well, because it doesn't really mean anything because what they say doesn't happen. What I'm doing here is hardcore, and it doesn't fit for everybody. This is hardcore manifesting to inspire you to a better life. Manifest how? All of us have a life path, and it's different. We know that. We say that all the time. Do we believe it? No. Everybody has to march lockstep. Everybody's got to say the same thing, feel the same thing, do the same thing. Everybody's got to do it. That's what we want. It's not what we say. So, the minute you start comparing yourself with other people, you're off your path. I don't give a damn that they have a new car, or a big car, or a fancy car, expensive car, or house, or big job, make 7-8 million figures a year. They're billion. It doesn't make any difference. In fact, to me, every billionaire on the planet, every one, is a psychopath. Because if you make $1 billion and that's not enough for you, you can't decide on your own to share to make the world better for you're sick, you're psychotic. Because you'll make that first billion, then you got to make the second billion, then you got to make the fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh, and it keeps going, never stops. But you're never happy, you're never satisfied. More. It's like a drug. And we pay attention to those people like they know something. Says a lot about us, doesn't it? So that's why we're here together, you and I, manifesting, so that you tap into your life path. You may live out in the woods by yourself, but if that's your life path, and you will know it, the inner voice will tell you, if you are on the path for yourself, you're perfectly happy, satisfied. You're thrilled. Life is a joy. You're full of gratitude and peace. Where these other assholes are sitting there chasing the money to power. Ooh, got to have this, got to get this. Ooh. They never rest. They never take a break. They never become human. So the idea here of getting you to manifest is to manifest to your life path. You don't have to be anybody else because you can't be anybody else. And that's where the basic heartache and heartbreak begins for all of us. The minute we try to be somebody other than we're not. Find that groove. Find that frequency. And boy, everything will start to flow. Doesn't mean you'll make a lot of money. Doesn't mean you're going to be good looking all of a sudden. What it means is that you're going to find your spot, your resonance. You're in tune. It's like when you have a radio. Back in the old days, we used to tune them with the little, dial. And you'd go, over radio stations and you get that little clip and stuff. And as soon as you got onto the right frequency, the radio station you were looking at, came in loud and clear. That's what your life can be. That's what I want your life to be. That's what I'm working toward. So let's begin. Middle card is the card that kind of sets the tone. Today it's regeneration. The number up top is 4, 6. 4 is stability. 6 is moving forward, accomplishing, having something tangible. The 4 and 6 together is a 1. Well, actually 10, but you drop the 0 off because it's nothing. Nevertheless, you are looking to reestablish something that is useful to you and is solid, is real. If you take a look at the picture, regeneration, ain't nothing around that tree, but it's not giving up. It has little sprouts, little flowers on the edges. It's not giving up. Out of nothing, out of the depths comes life. You can do that, but you got to tune into your frequency. You got to walk your life path, nobody else's. And you do that by manifesting. Card all the way to the left is the 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles are things that we value. Health, freedom, love, friendship, peace, joy, gratitude, those things. And you notice in that list, you don't need money for any of them? Interesting. Well, that's what Pentacles are for me. When we're reading this manifesting thing, it has nothing to do with money or material possession. It has to do with the things that are of real value. When you're on your deathbed, you're not going to remember a job where you made a big raise. You're not going to remember the new fancy car. You're not going to remember the new pair of shoes. What you're going to remember are your friends and the people who loved you. And that didn't cost you anything. 8 of Pentacles, rebuilding, reworking the value system, because the card next to it is the 5 of Pentacles. You have a chance like this guy does here. Here he is out in the snow. Obviously, he's got some sort of a crutch. He's crippled, probably hungry and cold. In the earlier tarot decks, this was a church. This was a stained glass window on a church. He could go in. Lights are on. He could go in. If nothing else, he could sleep on a pew, at least stay warm. Maybe even get some food. Nah, he's not worth it. Nah, I'm nothing. 8 of Pentacles. Keep working on your self-worth. Keep working on your self-value. Regenerate. Next card over. Queen of Wands. Wands are positivity, excitement, enthusiasm, positivity, energy. Good stuff. It's the kind of stuff that you need to regenerate your life, to regenerate you. Good stuff. And that's what the Queen of Wands is all about, plugging you into a real life, putting you on your life path and feeling that frequency, that surge of energy, because you're locked in. Final card is the Moon card. I like this card because it says that you have to depend on some logic and some faith. You got to combine them. Because even in the brightest full moon, you can't see everything, not like you can at high noon on a sunny day. You can see everything. Full moon, no matter how big it is, you're not going to see everything. So you have to go as far as you can see and then feel your way, intuit your way the rest of the way. It's a very in-depth card. So the trick is to get into your frequency, to regenerate your life, regenerate your spirit, your heart, your mind. Out of the depths of nothing, you feel empty. You feel trapped. You feel alone. Out of the depths can come regeneration. Your manifesting can help speed that along. I'm going to wrap it up with a quote here from one of the founding fathers of the United States of America, Tom Paine. He says, "We have it in our power to begin the world all over again." Wow. We have it in our power to begin the world all over again. He should know. He was one of the signers to the Declaration of Independence. I think he's got an idea. Let's you do the same thing. That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow again with another Tao Manifested reading. Between now and the next time we get together, as always, peace and blessings.